You know, have you ever had a reading before?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're kind of familiar with the process.
I've had lots of readings throughout my life. The area that I grew up in Australia, people are more into like reading crystals and tarot cards than they would be into going to church or some sort of like traditional religious type thing. But a reading would be like, oh yeah, that's totally normal. I'm definitely most interested in my future. The future is something that I think about all the time because I have such an odd living situation, and when it comes to love and life and meeting people, it's something that I've found really difficult. So I'd be very interested to know what Tyler sees for me in my future.
For some reason, I just saw an A, so keep it in mind. It could obviously be an initial of a person. I don't see A's frequently, so.
There may be an A initial. That's good to look out for, although I'll accept any letter of the alphabet that seems good and hilarious, because at this point I really can't say no to too many people. It's been a year and a half of being single now. I think I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I would like something to happen, please.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming.
I feel a relief after speaking to Tyler that I can really let go and focus on my career and not have to worry so much about that part of my life right now, and I can just focus on getting my work done and doing those things now without having that little nagging voice in the back of my mind. So it was good.
They're actually having me talk about older male, and then they're having me talk about, this is weird. They're having me talk about his health, and they're having me talk about multiple things.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like
I know
I'm not
exactly
going.
what you're talking about.
I just keep hearing, nothing can take me out, nothing can take me out, like nothing's gonna kill me. Like I'm gonna just get through everything that I have to deal with.
Well, my grandfather, he's very stubborn
Right.
and funny. He
Yeah.
has a very dry, dark sense of humor. I'm the closest with him in my family. I really like him. It's really been concerning me. It's just been, I mean, bad.
Right.
They had a pipe burst in his house, and it got so bad that he had mushrooms growing in his carpet and he wouldn't tell anybody about it. Like,
Right.
this is how stubborn this man is.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's been deeply concerning me. Like, I don't know how sick he really is. My grandfather's name is Graham. He's all the way in Australia. And I'm just over here away from him hearing about that he's getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and it's not what I want to hear as his granddaughter who loves him and can't be with him and can't see for myself. When he said intervention, I was like, oh my God, that's exactly the conversation that I've been having every week for the last 6 weeks. It's that concerning to me and my mother and our family. So intervention is definitely the appropriate word. He's the best. He's the reason why I ended up in the entertainment industry, because he was a lighting director at a television station, and growing up he would always bring home the costumes from the television department when they weren't using them anymore for soap operas and things like that that they would film, and we would dress up like crazy and like go wild with our imagination. But it made me really get into film and making music videos and all that kind of thing. So I just have this special connection with my grandpa. I don't speak to anybody about my grandfather's health or my grandfather in general. I don't speak about my family, really. My family are very private. I chose to be famous and they did not. I never talk about them. You couldn't Google anything about my family anywhere, or certainly not that he's ill or that he has prostate problems and just so many things. It's like, what? It's pretty unbelievable. Thank you.
Of course, absolutely.
That was awesome of you.
That was awesome.
No, I can't believe that you, even like with the prostate stuff, it's just so specific. It's like, really have a gift.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna call my mom after this and have a long conversation with her about my grandpa and his health. And I wouldn't have if I hadn't have seen Tyler today. That's not something that I would have done. I would have pushed it to the side and said, oh, don't tell me about it. It's nothing I can do. Now I'm gonna pick up the phone and have a long chat about it.